Hello, I'm going to do the Libra energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. Okay, I'm going to use my crystal cards, and I'm going to use my original tarot. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right, so we're going to get a crystal card for Libra. Okay, I kind of feel like this one here, actually. That one looks pretty fiery. We have red jade. That's pretty cool. Warrior, individuality, and chi. Unleash your inner warrior. Red jade is a stone of power, able to release anger in constructive ways that solves problems. Filled with qi, known as life force in Chinese culture, red jade enhances passion, vitality, and strength. Take action and move decisively. Red jade enhances your courage, protecting and inspiring you as you move forward in your day-to-day life. Use red jade when you are looking to have exponential results, whether it's with your finances, business, or with your physical health. Good luck is bestowed onto you. Love that. Look at that. You got that red jade energy there, Libra. Okay, so embrace that, right? Harness that. So what else is going on with Libra? What are they struggling with? What are the challenges that they have? What are they dealing with? What are they worried about? What are they looking for answers for Libra? All right. Okay, so we have the Tower. So dealing with that, that's definitely some powerful energy going on there. We have the Five of Cups, where you're focusing on the three spilled cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So this could have to do with a recent relationship breakup. It could also be with something that you had a lot of hope for, and that it fell through, and it didn't work out. There's something else I was thinking too. Darn, I hate that. I just feel like there was it could be a surprise that could come in, because sometimes the Tower can represent a surprise, something that caught you off guard. But I feel like it was sort of a breakup and a letdown. Some sort of letdown that happened for you. Something that you had kind of built up, and maybe you had like put a lot of effort and energy into it, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. You had put a lot into it, and then it just sort of fell apart, definitely. And I think what I was thinking is to take that anger, right? Sometimes we can use that anger and that frustration as fuel to push us through. Like energy doesn't have to always come from rainbows and unicorns. It can come from like when you get really mad, you're like, oh, look at that person. Like they're really mad. And you have all of this, it's like, look at them go, right? You're using that anger and that frustration to fuel you and to push you forward. I also feel like it's definitely very careful it's very important to be careful with that and to not let it get out of control. But like get mad and like fight back and say, okay, this didn't work out, but there's something even better waiting for me, right? It's not giving up. It's using that as fuel to push you forward. So let's see, what does Libra need to focus on? What do they need to... The Moon. Okay. We have the Moon, which is Pisces. We have, love it, Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like with this card here, which is pretty cool, is the lobster or the crayfish, whatever that is coming out of the water, and he's ready to go on this path here. And he's changing up his environment because he's used to the water. But he's going on this path, but he's not really sure where that path is going to lead him, because he is ready to change things up. And I feel like even though this situation was very frustrating, like I was saying before, it's like using that as saying, I deserve better, and there are bigger and better things coming in for me, and that this situation wasn't good enough for me, right? I don't know what's heading in for me, but I'm going to rise above this situation, right? Because that's what this Six of Wands is success and victory and having those rewards and focusing on what it is that you do have going for you with this Nine of Pentacles. What is in your plus column? Sometimes when things don't work out, we always, excuse me, we start focusing on what we don't have, what's not working for us. We start focusing on the negativity. So I feel like that's something that you need to be aware of and you need to focus on and you need to look at, and you say, okay, what are all of these things that I have in my plus column? And then I feel like with this Queen of Swords, with her hand moving forward like that, excuse me, it's like, okay, charge, like, let's move forward now. We had time to realize this didn't work. We had time to process that. We're going to rise above the situation. We're going to look at everything that we have going for us, and we're going to move forward, right? It's like, how do you turn this around? How do you make lemonades out of this lemon situation that you have here? And definitely with this red jade, it's able to release anger in constructive ways that solves problems, right? Solving the problems, right? Getting down to the truth of the situation and using this anger from, sorry, the Tower and the Five of Cups. Ugh. I guess I had a lot to release there, right? All right. Sorry about that. I feel like this is a really good reading, so I don't want to like stop it. So not really sure what's going on here. All right, so future energies that want to come in for Libra. That's the problem with doing like these readings. It's like, if you start coughing or something happens, it's just like you have to keep going. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Hangman. The Hangman for me is my favorite card in the deck because it's about taking a step back and looking at things from a different perspective. And I feel like this is what you need to do, especially with all of this that has happened here, this letdown here. And it's about seeing it from a different perspective as how can I rise above this? What it is that I can focus on that is in my plus column. We also have this energy of the energy that's coming in for you is that no longer holding yourself back. Yes, there's a time for processing, but it's like, okay, now let me look at this in a different light, in a different perspective with this Page of Swords, which is young, new energy, and it's a new thought process. And if you need to take that time to recuperate or to step back and say, okay, what really happened here? What was really going on here? And I feel like it's a way for you to see things differently and see this as a challenge that is helping you to grow and to achieve bigger and better things than what you were thinking. I also feel like it's a way for you to realize, hey, I really do have a lot going for me. I really do have a lot in my column. I really do have a lot in my plus column. Sometimes we are so busy doing all of these different things that we don't really see what it is that we have around you. I also feel like it could be spending time with those people that are supportive for you, and maybe you're not, you haven't really seen that. Sometimes it's like we have to slow down and just see all of the positive that we really have around us, because you don't want to miss out on those things, right? You don't want to miss those times and those that you have with those relationships with those people that you can create those memories. Like if you're always going, and then you can be missing those times, you know, those celebrations and those things that are going on with the people that you care about. I feel like that's something for you that you maybe need to pay attention to, is spending time with people that are important to you, that are around you. All right, so I have my numerology guidance card, so we're going to get some more energies that want to come in for Libra. Okay, we have health and we have environment. And I feel like this is something that could definitely affect your health if you are stuck in this energy, and also about if you're putting yourself in an environment of this tower energy, right? If you're in this tower energy and you're putting yourself in that environment, that I feel like this is something that could affect your health. Also, the environment that you're surrounding yourself with. This green goes a lot with this Six of Wands. And I feel like it's what type of environment do you have around you? I feel like that's very important. Is it one of stress and anxiety and frustration and this sort of energy? Or is it, what are the relationships that you have around you? Are you focusing on the negative relationships, or do you need to focus on more of the positive relationships? I just feel like that's a big thing for you, is your environment, because the environment that you surround yourself can definitely affect your health. So that's something that you want to be aware of, that it is a positive one. So that is something for you to be aware of. Okay, so I'm going to get a fortune reading card for Libra for this reading. Okay, we kind of have these two that came out. We have Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So I feel like there may be some signs around you that you need to look for. And then we have Cracker. Positive energy surround you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. That's definitely exciting, right? Those things are waiting for you, but I feel like these are kind of some things that you need to focus on and that you need to look at in order to get to these here, like to head towards those, right? Definitely with the Page of Swords is that new way of thinking and kind of looking at things and seeing things. Okay, I'm going to get a Star Dragons card for, I feel like these two. We have Miracle, making a difference. You are in charge of making a difference, right? You are in charge of your miracles. You are in charge of things happening. You are in charge of your mindset, what you're focusing on, your environment, what you're surrounding yourself with, right? You're in charge of that. And when you're putting yourself in the energy of letting go of negativity and focusing on positivity and focusing what it is that you have around you that is positive, and being open to the signs that are around you, you're creating your own miracles. And then we have knowledge, right? Learning from this situation and learning from, hey, like life has its challenges, it has its ups and downs, but how do you handle those challenges, right? Is how your life is going to be if you're getting stuck in this energy, or you're acknowledging it and moving forward from the energy. All right, I'm going to get an animal oracle. Animal oracle for Libra. So I kind of feel like these two. It's kind of two. Two seems to be for you. We have Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. And I feel like that goes with this card here. Again, with the green, right? Your environment. Love is all around, right? There is love that is around you. And I feel like that's something that you need to focus on. And that's something that you need to see. And then we have Fox Spirit, thinking on your feet. And I feel like it's kind of being aware of the situations and things that are going on around you, and paying more attention to those things. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.